Wer meint, Tourismus sei nur Katalogbilder, irrt gewaltig. Ich bin Svenja Hecht und das ist unsere Tourismus-Show, bei der wir euch zeigen, was wirklich spannend ist. Themen, Ziele und alles auf den Punkt gebracht. Wir gehen rein in unsere Themen.
Fuel your drive with Shell Innovation. Shell fuels combine science, reliability, and care to keep your engine protected, efficient, and ready for the road ahead. Whether it's the daily commute, a weekend getaway, or a business trip, the journey matters as much as the destination. Our world-class scientists have spent decades perfecting fuel technology to improve efficiency, protect engines, and deliver the performance drivers need. Innovation is only half the story, reliability completes it. Choosing Shell fuels means choosing more than petrol or diesel.
Nestled on the banks of the Guma Lagoon, our camp offers ideal access to the northwestern Okavango Delta. The Okavango Delta's elaborate system of waterways, islands, and floodplains serves as a sanctuary for a wide array of wildlife and vibrant vegetation. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and counted among Africa's 7 natural wonders, the Okavango is a destination of unparalleled natural beauty.
Kalb Guest House. Your home away from home. Relax in cozy B&B comfort with a pool, playground, and pet-friendly rooms. Enjoy free Wi-Fi, DSTV, and parking, plus laundry and shuttle services. We are happy to arrange city tours or massages with our trusted local partners. Contact 081127 1013 and info@cabinguesthouse.com.na or visit www.cabinguesthouse.com.na.
Korobi Lodge and Game Farm. To book, call +267744044085 or email korobigamafam@gmail.com.
KTE. Visit us at 9 to 11, Nickel Street, Windhoek. Call +264 83 72101000. Email info@tenamibia.com or visit facebook.com/KTE Namibia.
KP Camp. At KP, you'll find 20 private and 3 overland campsites, most right on the river's edge. These sites are equipped with your own 220 VAC solar-powered electricity point, a river water tap, and a spot to light a campfire. The bush campsites are a bit more secluded, so you get lovely shade from big trees but miss out on the river view. You will also find 14 river-facing tree houses, each with its own bathroom and shower.
Die Renovierung am legendären Reho Spa Schwimmbad in Rehoboth sind fast abgeschlossen. Genau rechtzeitig für die kommenden Schulferien im Dezember. Projektleiter Petrus Markus berichtet, dass die städtischen Mitarbeiter rund um die Uhr daran arbeiten, das Hauptbecken und mehrere Breianlagen bis zur 2. Novemberwoche fertigzustellen. Dank großzügiger Beiträge der Rehobother Bürger, die das Projekt tatkräftig unterstützt haben, konnten außerdem ein neuer Spielplatz gebaut und 2 historische Wasserfontänen restauriert werden. Nächste Woche startet Phase 2, bei der mindestens 8 Bungalows des Resorts renoviert werden. Phase 3, die die Wiederherstellung des großen Beckens mit dem unterirdischen Thermalwasser vorsieht, beginnt erst, wenn weitere Mittel gesichert sind oder ein privater Investor einspringt. Bislang wurden rund 6,3 Millionen aus Mitteln der Zentralregierung und etwa 3,8 Millionen von der Stadtverwaltung Rehoboth in die Wiederbelebung des beliebten Resorts investiert. Nach der Fertigstellung soll das Reho Spa wieder ein Anziehungspunkt für Einheimische und Touristen werden und einen modernen Freizeitort bieten, der auf dem reichen Erbe und dem Stolz der Gemeinde aufbaut. Der erschütternde Fall von Dorsland, einem Breitmaulnashornweibchen in der Kunene-Region, zusammen mit ihrem Kalb und ihrem ungeborenen Jungtier, hat Namibia in Trauer und Entschlossenheit vereint. Was am Wochenende als emotionaler Appell in den sozialen Medien begann, hat sich schnell zu einer landesweiten Bewegung entwickelt. Innerhalb weniger Tage wurden mehr als 800.000 Namibia-Dollar gesammelt, um eine Belohnung von 1 Million Namibia-Dollar für Hinweise auszuloben, die zu der Festnahme und der Verurteilung der Täter führen. Die Kampagne, gestartet über Facebook, lebt von der überwältigenden Unterstützung der Öffentlichkeit. Sie baut auf einer ersten Zusage von 100.000 Namibia-Dollar der Conservation Travel Foundation, unterstützt von Ultimate Safaris, sowie einer persönlichen Spende von 50.000 Namibia-Dollar von Tristan Cowley, Geschäftsführer von Ultimate Safaris, auf. Ultimate Safaris betont, dass die Belohnung und die Spendensammlung ein klares Signal senden sollen. Informanten sind wertvoller als Wilderer. In der Kunene-Region soll Wilderei auf starken und vereinten Widerstand treffen. Nicht nur von der Polizei, sondern von allen Namibiern, insbesondere von den Gemeinschaften und Schutzgebieten im Kunene, die die weltweit größte Population freilebender, stark gefährdeter Breitmaulnashörner schützen. Und wir steigen in unser drittes Thema ein. Da geht es um Afrikas Ökosysteme. Afrikas Ökosysteme arbeiten heute nur noch mit einem Bruchteil der Vielfalt und Lebenskraft, die ihnen früher zur Verfügung standen. Das zeigt eine neue Studie unter der Leitung der Universität Oxford. Die Forschenden stellen fest, dass der Kontinent über 1/3 seiner Tierpopulation und der natürlichen Prozesse verloren hat, die wichtig für Nährstoffkreislauf, Samenverbreitung und Pflanzenwachstum sind. Dieser dramatische Rückgang bedroht nicht nur die Artenvielfalt, sondern auch die Lebensgrundlagen von Millionen von Menschen, die von gesunden Ökosystemen abhängig sind. Während sich Staats- und Regierungschefs auf die COP30-Konferenz in Brasilien vorbereiten, bei der die eng miteinander verbundenen Krisen von Klima und Natur im Mittelpunkt stehen, zeigen die Ergebnisse deutlich, wie stark Afrikas Umwelt bereits verändert wurde. Die Analyse der Nahrungsketten auf dem Kontinent zeigt, seit der vorkolonialen Zeit ist die Anzahl großer Tiere wie Elefanten, Nashörner, Flusspferde und Löwen um mehr als 1/3 zurückgegangen. Diese Tiere spielten früher eine zentrale Rolle für das Gleichgewicht der Natur in Afrika. Das waren unsere 3 Themen für heute. Wir machen weiter mit unseren Reisezielen.
Paparazzi Namib Trails and Safaris is more than a tour operator. We are storytellers of the Namib. From the red dunes of Sossusvlei to the salt breeze of the Skeleton Coast, we design journeys where every horizon carries a heartbeat. We offer tailor-made safaris, luxury escapes, shore excursions, photographic adventures, and Namibia's first wheelchair-accessible 4x4 safaris. Each trail we create is written in starlight, sunsets, and the laughter of travelers who arrive as visitors but leave as family. Contact 0813585713 or 0813675824. Visit www.namibtrailsandsafaris.com or email info@namibtrailsandsafaris.com.
Hollandia Restaurant is a cosy, welcoming establishment in the heart of Ghanzi, with a rich history dating back to 1948. Originally a filling station, wholesale outlet, and general dealer, Hollandia Restaurant now offers a diverse range of delicious à la carte dishes. Whether stopping by for a hearty breakfast to start your day, a quick lunch during your tours, or a relaxing dinner, Hollandia provides a warm and inviting atmosphere to enjoy your meal. In addition, guests can savour the finest coffee in town, explore a curio shop filled with unique arts and crafts, and enjoy a refreshing selection of ice-cold beer, cold drinks, cocktails, and handmade ice cream to complete their dining experience. National Art Gallery of Namibia. Why choosing Kunene region? List of adventures in Kunene region. This region delivers a rich mix of culture, adventure, and wildlife, wrapped in landscapes that challenge imagination. From red rock deserts to luxurious river valleys, this is Namibia at its boldest and most breathtaking. So, lace up your boots, charge your camera, and let your spirit of adventure lead the way. The Kunene region is calling, and it's an experience you won't want to miss. Cultural villages. Immerse yourself in the rich traditions, customs, and heritage of local communities by visiting authentic cultural villages, local food experiences. Savor the unique tastes of Kunene through guided food tours that celebrate indigenous ingredients and culinary traditions. www.visitnamibia.com.na Riverai's Guest House. Once you have experienced the pampering hospitality and attention to detail within its doors, you will never want to leave. Nestled on the banks of the Tamalakane River in Maun, Botswana, our elegant boutique guest house offers an exclusive haven of comfort and serenity. Spacious ensuite rooms featuring extra-length beds are uniquely decorated to reflect the natural surroundings of the Okavango Delta. Unwind by the sparkling pool, or simply soak in breathtaking river views from the veranda and garden. With secure parking and seamless access to Maun's main attractions, your journey begins in refined comfort. Welcome to a place where the sun rises with radiance and the river rises with life. Breakfast included, safe, secure parking, perfect for self-drivers and small groups. At an additional cost and pre-booking essential, airport transfers. 3-course dinners prepared by our chef, barbecue setup. For bookings, contact us below. Savannah by 4 Rentals. Namibia doesn't do ordinary. Neither do we. There's no GPS setting for the wild spirit. At Savannah Car Hire, we hand you the keys to freedom, literally. Our fully equipped 4x4s are ready to take you beyond the brochure and into the beating heart of Namibia, where the roads are rough, the sunsets are loud, and the warthogs have right of way. Whether you're chasing desert horizons, elephant footprints, or just that feeling of being beautifully off-grid, we've got your back, and your roof tent. From the Skeleton Coast to dunes of Sossusvlei, your next unforgettable story is out there, somewhere between a sand dune and a starlit sky. So, why just travel when you can roam wildly? Let our trusty 4x4s guide you to places maps whisper about Namibia's calling, answer with a grin, and a gravel road.
Das Sportzentrum MTC Dome in Swakopmund wurde bewusst als vielseitige Hochleistungseinrichtung konzipiert, die eine große und diverse Sportgemeinschaft unterstützt. Shahid Abrahams, Geschäftsführer für Gastronomie, Konferenzen und Events, erzählt uns mehr.
Okay, good morning. I want to welcome you to the MTC Dome. I'm one of the general managers here at the MTC Dome. I'm running hospitality, conference, and events. We have 3 sectors in the MTC Dome, being one of mine is hospitality, and we have wellness, and we have sports. Tennille Young is running sports, and Nika Friend is running wellness. We are a branch, one-stop branch for everyone. We are from conferencing, hotels, sport events, gym, high-performance gym, and spa. And we have, for the kiddies, we have Kinder Zone, little playground for them, a big playground for them. We have an indoor center that hosts over 6 different sports. That's over 10,000 squares. And we have the most, this weekend, we're running volleyball event and an e-line event. Next weekend, we're doing our sports expo. Just to backtrack, and we're doing the most famous Mediclinic Cancer Association walk as well from the MTC Dome, starting at 8 o'clock until 1 o'clock. And then from next weekend, we have our Sports Expo. That's our annual event that runs for the Sports Commission. There will be a netball event. The Ironga finals will be played here as well on our blue court. And then there will be stalls for all our sports expos, people like the NIA, Energy, and esports, and more sports codes. We have in our hospitality section, we have about 34 rooms that can accommodate 68 beds in total. In our conference sections, we have a big room called the soccer room that have seating style of banqueting style of 600 people, and then seated round tables about 400. We can do much more other big events in the MTC Dome. So you guys are all welcome to send us a mail at the email address is reception@thedomenamibia.com or info@thedomenamibia.com, and all your inquiries can be forwarded to us.
Das Kukama Bushcamp nahe Ghanzi in Botswana ist eine Oase der Ruhe, in der Gäste tief in den afrikanischen Busch eintauchen können. Ob beim Beobachten der Tiere am Wasserloch oder beim erfrischenden Bad im Pool mit Blick auf die glitzernde Pan. Jeder Moment hier ist darauf ausgelegt, die Verbindung zur Natur zu spüren. Schauen wir, was Besitzerin Amber Mayberg uns erzählt.
Hi, my name's Amber Mayberg and I'm the owner of Kukama Bush Camp here in Ghanzi, Botswana. We are a camp of 4 chalets, 2 doubles and 2 twins on a game farm. We have giraffe down to deka and all sorts of animals here.
Could you tell us a little bit more about Kukama, what we can find here, what activities we can do, why do visitors come here, what makes Kukama stand out?
So Kukama is a very exclusive lodge. We're the only one in Ghanzi offering a small 3-course menu catering. We offer Bushman walks and Bushman dances with the San people that are native to the Kalahari, as well as we are eco lodge. So we run off solar only. We don't try and use anything electric. We also have a vulture restaurant here where we feed the vultures around with clean meat and try and keep the population up because they're so endangered. We also offer horseback safaris to try and see the nature on horseback. It's better than in a vehicle any day.
How popular is the horseback safaris and the vulture feeding?
So the vulture feeding is very popular due to the fact of we have underground hide. So you can get eye level with the vultures and see it up close and personal instead of from a vehicle. And they're very used to the people now. So you can sit and watch freely and it's great. With the horse riding, it's also extremely popular. Unfortunately, you do have to have some experience to be able to do it. But to see animals up close within 10 meters of a giraffe, looking up at it instead of at it from a vehicle is an amazing experience.
Yeah. You mentioned about the vulture. What type of vultures are there?
Oh, so around here, there's more the leopard-faced vultures as well as the, what are they? I'm going to have to ask Mum. So the vultures we have here are the leopard-face, the white bag, as well as the Cape vultures. All are on currently the red list, endangered. So in this area, we're a cattle area where there's a certain drug used in the meat that will kill a vulture quickly. So we provide clean meat for the vultures so they know it's safe to eat and it keeps the conservation of the numbers up.
Das Xain Camp bei Gubabis bietet eine Vielzahl erschwinglicher Unterkünfte von Zimmern bis zu Camping. Gäste haben Zugang zu einem Garten, einer Bar und einem Gemeinschaftsbereich zum Entspannen.
Looking to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city, or en route to Botswana or other areas of our beautiful country, Quaz Camp, located a mere 10 kilometers west of Gubabis on the B6 highway, is the ideal spot for you. With beautiful garden views, Quaz features a restaurant serving delicious meals, a shared lounge, bar, garden, seasonal outdoor pool and children's play area. Furthermore, there's a venue available for conferences, weddings and any other special event you can think of. For comfortable accommodation, you can opt for any one of the chalets with the option of double, family or twin rooms. Besides a luxury bathroom, each room also features mod-cons like air conditioning, a refrigerator, an electric kettle, outdoor furniture, a clothes rack and a desk for your convenience. If you'd rather camp but without having to take all your camping gear along, the campsites at Quaz are perfect, with each site featuring its own bathroom, outdoor kitchen facilities and naturally a braai spot. Both the main lodge and the camping site feature Wi-Fi and private parking absolutely free of charge. For nature lovers, Quaz boasts game watching, and there's a wide variety of bird life that you can keep an eye out for while sipping something cold or hot from in front of your chalet, from the restaurant, around the braai, or while wandering around the beautiful garden. Besides the breakfast they serve, other meals are also available on request. Their happy and friendly staff will go the extra mile to make your stay a memorable one. So come and enjoy the quiet and peaceful surroundings that this gem in the Omaheke region holds in store for you.
Und wir kommen zu unserer letzten Rubrik für heute, nämlich auf den Punkt gebracht.
The Chili Farm, where conservation meets community. Just 40 minutes from Maun, nestled in the lush forests of Tutubega, the Chili Farm is a rustic agritourism escape where nature, people and purpose connect. With simple stays, great food, cold beers and rich bird life, we blend laid-back charm with a serious commitment to conservation, regenerative farming and community empowerment. Unwind in peace, or join the locals for a lively weekend pizza. Your visit helps protect the Okavango Delta, one meal and memory at a time. Contact us. Vivo Energy Namibia. At a glance. About us. Established in 2011, Vivo Energy operates the Shell and Engen brands across Africa, supplying high-quality fuels and lubricants to both retail and commercial customers. In Namibia, the company has been active since 2012 and has since doubled its Shell service station network, reflecting the country's dynamic growth and increasing energy demand. Vision. Our vision is to be Africa's most respected energy business. This ambition is driven by doing things the right way, unlocking the potential of our people and partners, and setting a benchmark for quality, safety, responsibility, and excellence in the downstream energy market. Commercial overview. Vivo Energy Namibia supplies high-quality fuels and lubricants to customers across mining, construction, power, transport, aviation, and marine industries. The company ensures reliable energy supply, supported by trusted technical expertise and services. Additionally, Vivo Energy is expanding its alternative energy solutions, including solar power and LPG, to meet evolving customer demands. Willkommen auf Wildacker. Wildacker is located in a private nature reserve in the northeast of Namibia. 6 luxurious bush bungalows are based on top of an ancient, tree-covered dune. We offer game drives and photo walks. Lucky ones can see the endangered African wild dogs. Enjoy our day excursions to the traditional villages of the Xain. Wildacker is the ideal gateway to Caprivi's tropical animal paradise, the Victoria Falls, the wild Cowdom, and the world-renowned Etosha National Park. We hope to see you soon. Contact us now.
Biltong and Bites. A true taste of Namibia only at Biltong and Bites. Whether you're a tourist exploring our beautiful country or a local who loves authentic flavors, Biltong and Bites is a must-visit Namibian attraction. Award-winning biltong, drowers, processed beef products, ripened steaks, farm-fresh lamb, springbok pies, sourdough bread, biltong cakes, hampers, and more. All proudly Namibian. Quality and freshness guaranteed. It's what sets us apart. Taste Namibia. We vacuum seal for international travel and export purposes. Take home a piece of tradition. Visit our shop today or order via WhatsApp or email.
Lange, ehemaliger Präsident der Professional Speakers Association, erklärt das Konzept und die Zukunftsvision von EQ Tourism. Er ist zudem einer der Autoren des kürzlich veröffentlichten Buches über EQ Tourism.
Me taking my family to the Capri strip, and I wanted to show them a specific big tree that was standing there, and I was really looking forward to telling them stories about what I've experienced at this tree. This huge baobab was a symbol for me of the beauty of that area. I drove to the tree, and to my horror, I saw the tree lying on its side. That is me walking towards the tree in disbelief, right? And then as we drove around, I saw other trees with markings of being, it looked like bitten away or something had been done to them. And at the gate, as we drove out, I asked the people there, who and what does this to this tree? And they told me it's elephants that are having an itch, right? And they need to fix the itch. So they rub against the tree, and they rub against the tree, and eventually you have a tree falling. And for me, that was a light bulb moment, because I realized so many times in my life, in the life of my clients, I see them fixing an itch. There's something that bothers them, but they are dealing with that itch, and that itch causes a ripple effect. It takes away things that they really desperately need, and they don't consider that. And so with this thought, I walked forward, and I had this seed in my mind about something that I thought I didn't have a name for at that moment, but it was the birth of EQ tourism. And I was thinking about this as I was going through my days. But what is EQ tourism? I think the first thing we need to do is first understand what is EQ. EQ is emotional intelligence. And people have got the most weird and wonderful ideas about what emotional intelligence is. We have very difficult theoretical answers to what emotional intelligence is. But reality is, when you look at the basis of it, it is rum. Right? When you look at those letters rum, not the drink, when you look at the letters rum, each letter represents a section of emotional intelligence. Recognizing your emotions and the emotions of others. Understanding where they come from. And then managing those emotions. That is how basic and how complex emotional intelligence is. Right? But what is it? It's really foundational to our human interaction. It is something that we need to make us successful. It's the reason why some people can have a team being successful only for one short period, and other people can have a team thrive for generations. It's the thing that makes trainings effective. I had one client that I did EQ training with, and they were so shocked because after the training, suddenly people would be applying what they were trained on before. The one lady said to me, we have this specific staff member, we sent her on telephone etiquette, customer service, etc., and she never applied anything. And now after she's gone to EQ training, suddenly she's doing everything. And I asked her, well, why are you surprised? Because emotional intelligence is the foundation of our interaction. If you can't manage yourself, how will you manage yourself with others? If you don't understand yourself and where your emotions come from, how on earth do you want to do anything else? You're like a person that hasn't even driven a bicycle and I put you in a Ferrari. That's not going to happen. At least you need to understand the basics of driving, right? So what is EQ tourism? It is EQ connected to tourism. So I had this idea going on in my mind, and then I got a request from a company which I will be honest, when I got the request in the beginning, I thought I don't know whether this is even okay. They wanted to go on a bit of a safari to the south, and they wanted me to teach them emotional intelligence. And my first reaction was, no, this is not okay. You can't go on a holiday and I give you training. That is not acceptable. But they convinced me, and I went with them, and we went to the dead flay. And as we drove to the dead flay, the guide explained to us that this specific plant has a root that goes down, he said, over 100 meters to get water. And that's why this specific plant is the only green plant. And I asked the team, so what are you learning from that plant? And they looked at me with big eyes. And after a while, we had a discussion about what is our taproot? What are you putting in place in your life that you get to the things that will make you thrive? And then we had that evening, we had the joy of going through the grassy field around the lodge, and we went and looked for scorpions with blue lights. Has anyone in the room ever done that? Scorpions with blue light? Yeah. They look plastic, right? And we had a discussion after that about what are the scorpions in your life? Do you know what the scorpions are? And what have you put in place to light them up? What have you got in place to see these scorpions in your life? And they had so much growth in that area that I thought, this is it. This is what caught me when I went to the Caprini, right? This is it, the connection between emotional intelligence and tourism. But allow me to take you a little bit into the future. Let's go to 2035. We've got a young gentleman by the name of Hiroshi from Japan. Who knows what Hiroshi means? I'll give you a book if you know what Hiroshi means. I'll give you this book. Anyone? Wise. And isn't that the thing? When somebody talks about wisdom, what do we think of? Most people think of the East or something. They don't think of Harry, right? They think of someone in the East sitting there meditating for hours with the same kind of hairstyle as Harry. And that is the picture they have. Why are they not thinking of the typical Namibian? Because we haven't shown them that, right? Now, Hiroshi has got the benefit of having a guide by the name of Ngombe. Now, at least somebody needs to know what that means. What is the meaning of that name, Ngombe? Come on, guys. Yes, somebody. Hiroshi and Ngombe are at Dead Valley, 2035. Ngombe is his guide, and Ngombe is trained up as an EQ guide. Now, as they stand in Dead Valley, Ngombe looks at him and says to him, "What do you see?" And Hiroshi says, "Nothing." And Ngombe says, "Well, let's go a little bit closer. Let's have a look at this tree." And Hiroshi stood there looking at the tree, and he still thought there's nothing. And Ngombe said to him, "This tree represents a different season. It represents a time where this area was thriving." So the challenge is, we only teach ourselves to enjoy a specific season. What are you doing to enjoy the season you're in at the moment? Do you consider the following season?
Und damit sind wir auch heute wieder am Ende angekommen, aber natürlich sind wir nächste Woche wieder für euch da. Bis dahin, bleibt neugierig, bleibt reisefreudig und vor allem bleibt gesund.